So to start with setting up a company profile on Handshake, the first thing we need to do is set up an employer account. So this is going to be specific to an individual. So I have here on the screen the employer registration here, and we'll quickly walk through that. I'm actually going to use Lindner Career Services as our name here to start this process. So again, this is going to be an individual account, so you're going to want this to be your information. You will want to then use your work email in order to set this up. You can use a Gmail, you can use a personal email address. It really does not like that on Handshake though, so you're going to want to use a work email if possible here. So we'll do that and create an account. And this is creating an employer account there, which just took me to my other login, which is not great, but that is going to be setting up the individual employer account. From there, then you're able to set up the company profile page. So this is going to be for your company here. Pretty straightforward information, but to give you that perspective of what all you're going to need to set up your employer, your company profile, obviously the company name, career services. If you go by anything else, you'll want to select an industry here if any are applicable. I'm just going to go with other education for us. You're going to need to have your company website in order to get this set up. business.uc.edu must be a valid HTTP. Very good. A description is required. We help students search for jobs. A location is necessary. It's going to offer suggestions. That'll make your life a lot easier. You do need to indicate your employer size as well as the email domain. This is going to allow for anybody else that you want on your company to join your company on Handshake if you're planning on having multiple users on the employer side when setting up the profile. So in our case, this is going to be a ucmail.uc.edu. If we have any other information, everything else is optional. I will note that having an employer identification number, the EIN, or anything equivalent to that, will help expedite the approval process on Handshake side for getting your company profile set up. Once you're all done with that, you're going to be able to hit the Create Employer button here, which will then set up your company profile. Next, we'll take a look at setting up a job once that company profile is set up.